everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to another ASMR video. Today, I'll be doing another fun facts video, but this time, it's World Cup edition. It's a World Cup edition. World Cup edition. World Cup. As many of you know, the World Cup is currently happening right now. And man, CR7, man, what a run. But I mean, all of Portugal's players are bad. Like, their midfield, really disappointed with that midfield. I was promised good stuff with that midfield. Hold on, I apologize for the loud breaths. But yeah, all of you enjoy this video, please drop a like, and subscribe. Well, without further ado, let's get on to our fun facts. For our first fun fact, the World Cup trophy isn't made of solid gold. The FIFA World Cup trophy looks like a giant chunk of gold, but it's actually hollow. If it were solid gold, it would be too heavy to lift. Alright, next fun fact. The original World Cup trophy was stolen. The first trophy, called the Jules Rimet Trophy, was stolen in Brazil in 1983 and was never recovered. Next fun fact. A dog once helped find the trophy. What is it with the World Cup trophy getting stolen? Before the 1966 World Cup in England, the trophy was stolen. A dog named Pickles found it wrapped in newspaper under a hedge. The fastest World Cup goal happened in 11 seconds. I'm not gonna try to mispronounce his name, but he's from Turkey. Turkey's Hakan Sukur. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for my Turkish viewers. I'm sorry I mispronounced it. He scored against South Korea in just 11 seconds during the 2002 tournament. Man, people ain't even get the chance to sit down yet. For our next fun fact, the World Cup only used to have 13 teams. The first World Cup in 1930 had just 13 teams compared to the 48 teams in the 2026 tournament. Alright, next fun fact. The 1950 final wasn't technically a final. Uruguay beat Brazil in a match that decided the champion, but the tournament used the final group stage instead of the traditional final. What? That's crazy. I mean, Uruguay now, that was disappointing. Uruguay was so disappointing this World Cup, and I really had a lot of faith in them. Like, I thought they'd go at least to, like, the round of 16. Did they go to the round of 16? Matter of fact, I'm gonna search it up. Uruguay World Cup matches. Nah, they got out in the group stage. That's actually crazy. They tied to Saudi. They tied to Cape Verde. Honestly, Cape Verde, what a team. Valzinha, what a keeper that guy is. That man. My God, if it wasn't for Messi, they would have gone on to the next round. I guarantee you, any other team, they would have gone on to the next round. Fuck, they would have even beat Portugal. I mean, why am I acting like Portugal's a fucking super team? I mean, they barely got through fucking Croatia. Anyways, damn, yeah, Uruguay lost against Spain, and the red card. I remember watching that game. That guy was pissed. Whoever got that red card, he was pissed as hell. But anyways, for our next fun fact, Some players have been substituted in the final moments and barely touched the ball. The World Cup inspired temporary truces. During some tournaments, conflicts and tensions have briefly eased because people were focused on the matches. Alright, next fun fact. The World Cup trophy travels with security guards everywhere. The trophy is treated almost like a priceless work of art. I mean, after getting stolen like 2 times and getting found by a dog, I'd imagine it'd have some type of security. How the fuck does it get stolen? Our next fun fact. Some countries stop work to watch matches. Schools, offices, and businesses in football. Crazy nations sometimes pause so people can watch the national team. Damn, only if my national team could get in, you know what I mean? Like, I'm stuck having to support the USA. And the USA played good against Australia and Paraguay and Bosnia, but came up short against Belgium. You know, like, would have been nice to beat Belgium, but you know, the better team just won, you know what I mean? But yeah, if only my country could get in, I guarantee you it would be non-stop craze in my country. Sadly, my country's ass. Here's a fun fact I think everybody knows. The 2026 World Cup is the biggest World Cup ever because, I mean, it features 48 teams and it's hosted by the US, Canada, and Mexico. The US, Canada, and Mexico. The World Cup only happens every 4 years, and players get very few chances to win it. That's why players cry after losing, and for some of them, it's their, last ever chance to win it forever. I mean, maybe if they come back as a manager, but like, nah. That's why, like, the World Cup is overly hyped, you know what I mean? Cause, like, I mean, every 4 years, you can't say, maybe next year, you know what I mean? You gotta wait 4 years, and by then, you're probably out of your prime, you know? But, yeah. Next fun fact. Italy has missed 2 World Cups in a row. Despite winning 4 World Cups, Italy failed to qualify for both 2018 and 2022. And 2026 too, right? Yeah. That's 3 World Cups. This fact is wrong. That's 3 World Cups in a row without Italy. That's honestly absurd. Like, that's crazy, man. That's actually insane. Like, fun fact for my Canadians, Canada waited 36 years. Canada qualified in 1986 and then didn't return until 2022. That's crazy. I've been saying that's crazy a lot, but that's honestly crazy. Like 36 years. But my country might be the record soon. Low-key. El Salvador. I think. The fastest red card came after just 2 seconds. How? What do you have to do to get sent off after 2 seconds? It's not telling me who, but like that's absurd. Like, people don't even get the chance to sit down, and your ducking teammate gets sent out. Next fun fact, and it's a nostalgic fun fact. The 2010 World Cup was famous for the vuvuzelas. Those loud plastic horns became one of the tournament's biggest talking points. I wish I lived through the 2010 World Cup. I mean, I was like 3, but like, I wish like I experienced it because, like, I don't know, it just feels nostalgic to me in a way because of like the Jabalani and like the vuvuzelas. For my last fun fact, blue cards almost became a thing. Football officials have experienced it with temporary sin bins and different card ideas over the years. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I apologize if I ranted a lot and it was short, but honestly, I haven't recorded the video in a while and I felt like, I kind of just had to. Kind of owe it to you guys. I've been going through a lot of things in my life and I just feel like I really haven't, recorded a lot. And yeah, I'm planning to record a lot soon.